Hey, Central Church. With my sermon this week, I thought of a couple different reflection questions that I'm going to group together and share with you for you to watch each day this week. Take a little bit more time to think about Sunday's sermon. My sermon started with talking about a big moment in my life that didn't turn out to be as exciting and momentous as I hoped it would be. And that was when I graduated college in December to a pretty ordinary day. Taking my exam, getting a moment of recognition that I didn't expect, and then finding my mom, getting in the car and taking our time to get back to Michigan from North Carolina. I wonder what moment came to mind for you of a time in your life where you expected something grand, but didn't quite find that things turned out that way. Maybe it was your wedding, or the birth of a child, or your own graduation. Maybe it was a birthday that you expected to be celebrated as a milestone, but your day didn't go quite as you hoped. I think it's important to remember that the gospel story is one big moment that didn't turn out how people expected. Remember what people thought Jesus was going to be. This person who rode in on a horse like a war hero, or a big political person who was going to be able to change all the politics and rules of the area. Or even someone who would just have more aggressive tactics to change the lives of the Jewish people. But we believe that Jesus came, and Jesus did almost none of that. Certainly, he turned over a couple tables in the temple. He made some remarks that threw people off balance. But generally, Jesus was reaching out to those who are on the outskirts of society and helping them to be brought back in, sharing about the message of God's love, and even resisting any sort of show of force when people came to arrest him and crucify him. Now we know the end of this story was also something no one expected, which was that Jesus was resurrected. So it's an ending to our story that's better than anything we could have imagined. Maybe your moment that was lackluster also had a turn like that something became of it to make it even more than you expected in the first place. I hope you'll take a second to reflect on this question today and to find how your story echoes our gospel story.